Why do you break your rules right after saying, "This time I'll be disciplined"? Why does one loss suddenly make you forget everything you've learned? And why do your worst trades always come right after your best intentions? What if discipline isn't something you build, but something the market is constantly trying to destroy? Every trader starts with a belief. If I just follow my system, I'll make money. If I stay disciplined, I'll win. You study charts, you learn setups, you build rules. And for a moment, it feels simple. Follow rules, make money. But the market doesn't attack your strategy first. It attacks your ability to follow it. That's where the real game begins. At first, discipline feels easy. You take clean trades. You wait for your setup. You respect your stop loss. Then something small happens. A trade that should have worked doesn't. You followed every rule and still lost. So you adjust. Next trade, loss again. Now your mind starts whispering. Maybe your entry is wrong. Maybe your stop is too tight. Maybe this system isn't it. And then comes the real shift. You stop trusting your rules and start trusting your emotions. This is where discipline begins to crack. And then it happens. The trade that breaks you. You take a loss, then another, then one more. Now you're not trading your system anymore. You're trading your pain. You see a setup that's almost valid, and you take it. You move your stop loss just this once. You increase your position size to recover faster. And then, the revenge trade. This is the moment most traders don't understand. Revenge trading isn't a lack of discipline. It's emotional overflow. It's your brain trying to regain control in a situation where it feels completely powerless. You're no longer thinking in probabilities. You're thinking in outcomes. I need this trade to win. And that single thought destroys everything. Because the moment you need a trade to win, you've already lost control. Sometimes the revenge trade wins, and that's the worst possible outcome. Because now your brain has proof. Breaking rules works. So next time, you break them faster. But most of the time, it doesn't. And now you're sitting there, staring at your screen, watching your account drop faster than it ever did before. Not because your system failed, but because you did. And the hardest part? You knew exactly what you were doing while you were doing it. That's the trap. That's why discipline feels impossible. Because you're fighting two different systems. Your strategy, built on logic, and your brain, built for survival. Your brain doesn't care about consistency. It cares about avoiding pain. So it pushes you to act, to fix, to recover. But trading doesn't reward action. It rewards restraint. And until you understand that, you'll keep repeating the same cycle. Loss, emotion, overtrade, bigger loss, reset, repeat. The traders who break this loop aren't smarter. They just understand one thing. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to follow rules. It's about removing the emotional need to break them. When there's nothing to prove, nothing to recover, nothing to chase, discipline becomes natural. If you've ever felt like you know what to do, but still can't do it, you're not broken. You're just in the phase most traders never escape. But there is a deeper level beyond this. A level where discipline isn't even a struggle anymore. And once you reach it, you don't control your trades. Your system does.